Guys, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, public speaker and educator. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Mexico is a great holiday destination. I had the pleasure of going to Mexico now twice, notably both to the same location, but there's so much more to see and do in that country, which would mean I would like to visit other parts. Reasons number 1, the food. Believe me when I say the food is really diverse, varied and very different to whatever you get in Europe or any other part of the world. You know, fajitas, tacos, the spices, the way that they cook it, it is all very varied, and it's definitely worth a try. Some of you may not be fans of spicy food. You may be like, well, no, doesn't agree with me. Give it a try. There's something out there for everybody, definitely, and it's definitely worth a look. You know, you'll never be lacking in choice out there. There's always varied content to suit every palate, in my opinion, and definitely worth a try. When you get out there, you'll be really surprised by what they've got to offer. It is not all just the typical stuff that we see over here, how they're commercialised. Some of their older recipes are very much hitting the spot as well in terms of tastes and in what they've got. Really, you should really give it a try. I definitely recommend Mexican food. Try it. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but honestly, you will be very surprised when you get out there and you sample it for yourself, just to see just how much it is, you know, just so different and so vibrant and really full of wonderful variety. I really enjoyed their food, I've got to say. Reasons number 2, well, you can probably see from the way I'm dressed, yep, I've sampled here a little bit of Mexican culture. Yeah, and this here is from Old Town, Mexico. There is no doubt in my mind, this is a fantastic thing to have on your bed when it gets cold. Trust me when I say that this throw was from the old marketplace in Cancun. Yeah, the culture is very vibrant, very friendly people. They're fun to be around. There's no place like it on earth in that respect. Definitely, they are really great fun. I mean, you know, obviously the tourist places are quite built up. If you do take a venture down into the old town Cancun, be prepared, it's an eye-opener. You will see extreme poverty, and while I'm not saying it's always great to see people struggling, it's not at all, but it is an eye-opener, and it makes you appreciate just how lucky we are as a country to be able to sustain ourselves so well. I remember going down to the old town market, and you know, you'll have people want to barter with you for the goods, for the things that you buy, and that in itself is an experience. Some of you may be, well, I don't really want to do that, but seriously, maybe give it a try, you might be surprised. I remember I bought a hat from a shop, a proper straw hat, and it was probably worth about $7 US, which back then was probably about £4.5, £5 English pounds, nothing really. And the lady was singing my praises. Thank you sir, my children eat today. I couldn't, you're welcome, honestly you are, it's not an issue, you know. And that is quite humbling in itself, but it is a really wonderful country. I refer to it as paradise. I mean, it is paradise. One other thing as well, which may or may not interest you, do all of you remember the 1994 film The Mask with Jim Carrey? Yeah, there's a club in Mexico, in Cancun, known as the Coco Bongo. Yeah, it exists, it's real. And sure enough, The Mask shows up there. And I would recommend any of you, even if you're not into nightclubs, go, just for the experience. I mean, I went, and it's probably one of the best nightclubs I've ever been to, just because it just wasn't the norm. And that in itself is just like, to break the mold is always a good thing, I think. Third and final reason, as I've just said, the country is absolutely beautiful. Whether it be the like deserts in certain parts or the beaches. I mean, you get in the sea and it's like taking a hot bath. Now, that in itself is like, for anyone who's ever gone to a resort in the UK and jumped in the sea, you know that it's cold. Even if it is like 90 degrees outside, it just does not warm up at all. In Mexico, it's like taking a hot bath, and that in itself is unbelievable. You've got tropical weather as well. You've got all manner of things out there, wonderful wildlife as well. It is such a great holiday destination, and I really recommend that you guys go sample it for yourself. Go Cancun, go New Mexico, go wherever, Mexico City. Give it a try, honestly. I would happily go back. I would like to see other parts, definitely. Thank you for listening today. I really appreciate your time as always, guys. Please, please, please hit the like button down below. Be sure to comment, give me your feedback on what you think, whether or not you'd like to visit the country or not. And remember to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. So I'm dedicated now to making 3 videos, 3 per week. This is my second one of this week. So I'll be sure to see you all again soon. And thank you again for watching.